Hello, my name is Matthew Heitman, and I am one of the 3 talented professionals that will bring you through the Colorado Avalanche Senior Night campaign event that we are planning to host on March 31st of 2020. First things first, we're going to run through the executive summary, then we're going to go through the SWOT analysis, and then I'll have my other 2 companions walk you through the marketing mix, campaign, budget, key metrics, how we found all the information, and what everything means. So first, starting on page 3, I would like to direct you towards the executive summary. Like I said before, we plan on this event taking place on March 31st, 2020. And we are planning on creating an event with both Cronky Sports and the Avalanche organization to celebrate and recognize those who have graduated high school in this past year. First, what we would like to try to do is sell an entire section of the stadium to specifically those graduates and their families so that they can partake in the event with those who love them most. Next, we would like to do a bunch of small little events such as a raffle and competitions to give scholarships out to help those who just have started their path in life. We believe that this could really help those who are starting their new life, but also give the Avalanche and Cronky Sports a good rep in this community and creating a stronger community in Denver, Colorado. Next, I will take you to the SWOT analysis. What a SWOT analysis is basically is we walk through our strengths, our weaknesses, the opportunity in which we possess, and the threats that it might take. First, the strength is that the Avalanche are having an amazing season and that everyone wants to go to these games. So we believe in doing this not only will it push the game to sell out completely, but the game itself being the Western Conference and Central Division, one of the final games to decide whether the Avalanche make it to the playoffs, would sell out on its own. So making it to host one of these events would just do loads for our entire community. Not only are the Avalanche having one of their best seasons in a while now, but they also have dynamic, exciting young players such as Nathan McKinnon, Gabe Lonson, and the young Cale Marquardt. However, as a group, we also recognize there are some weaknesses. Some issues that we could encounter with the game could be pricing of the tickets, as pricing could be higher than we would want it to be. The seats themselves could be a problem, as we might want more seats than you guys are willing to give. And the 3 best players on the Avalanche have been injured or questionably played throughout the season. These injuries make it somewhat less exciting for the audience to really partake in the game. Next, we're going to walk you through the opportunity. The opportunity is that the opportunity we believe that this event possesses is, one, you have the ability to see a potential Stanley Cup contending team. Second, we believe that you could buy fun merch from the Pepsi Center from your favorite local sports teams. And 3, and probably the most important, is we believe that we could create a tighter-knit community in Colorado by embracing the local sports teams and cheering all for them. There are a lot of new seniors and young adults that we can reach with their families that have something to relate with sports and could create lifelong fans that could continue to come in the future. Lastly, I would like to go over the threats with you. To start off with, there is a playoff race among the Avalanche with other great teams like the Blues and the Stars that could potentially cost the Avalanche their spot in the playoffs. There is also a chance that at this event, the Avalanche might lose the game, which is never a good thing for the fans and the people who attend the game. And lastly, one of the biggest threats that oppose this event is the amount of tickets we might have to sell. It is never good to not sell enough tickets, as we have the potential to lose money. However, this is a threat that we do not foresee coming. We just believe it is honorable to recognize it for the future. Thank you for your time, and I would like to pass over to my other two partners that can walk you through the rest of our event, and hopefully we can make this event happen.
So first on page 5, we're going to start with the 4 Ps called the marketing mix. The first P is going to be product, which is an event for high school seniors, obviously an Avalanche game. The second P will be promotion, which is kind of like how we're going to get people like into it and stuff. And that's going to be a signed jersey giveaway and a $1,000 scholarship that'll be given away through a raffle. Our third P is going to be price, which will be $30 a ticket. And our fourth P is place, which will obviously be at the Pepsi Center. So our next thing is the environmental plan. And politically, externally, nationally, people of Colorado will help buy tickets for this game for crucial playoff push. And then economic, a solid budget that will allow for activities in between the periods to keep the fans happy and still engaged in the game. Social, the appeal to people of all ages and make it exciting for young people that don't have very much interest in the sport. Technology, we will use social media to promote, make new tech advances before the game for the ice, and make the ticket scanner quicker so you can get through the line in a quicker time. Legal, age to drink, where fans can sit, what fans are saying about the opposing team and how fans act around other fans. Environmental, whether outside, nothing else should matter because the arena is inside. So if we go to page 6, we have our company mission, which is to create a fun event for 2020 high school graduates. And hopefully by the end of it, we can create a new fan base with those graduates if we get them hooked into it. And then we have our marketing goal, which will ultimately be just to use our $10,000 effectively. We'll be using social media and TV ads. Using the math that we found through our research, we think if we use just $5,000 for social media alone, that we could very easily meet our goal, and then the other $5,000 could be used towards television ads. Our financial goal is obviously to sell out the stadium, and like we said earlier, to hopefully start a new fan base, and we can keep them coming back because obviously they're paying customers. So then we have our target audience, which is high school seniors and their friends and family, and in general, just like Avalanche fans, because this is going to be an event open for the public, not strictly for high school graduates. So we would like high school seniors, friends, families, and Avs fans. The schedule is going to be raffle tickets on sale before the game for the $1,000 scholarship. The puck drop is going to be at 7 p.m. In between the first and second period, the raffle 10 winners will be announced. And in between the second and third period, the slap shot challenge for $5,000 scholarship.
For our promotion, we have a very large budget we're hoping for. We have one section, which is 302, and there's going to be 388 seats in it. So that we will need $11,640, which is 31% of our total price. They'll need $10,000, which is 27% just for marketing the event and making it big and making sure everyone shows up. And lastly, we will be giving away $15,000, which is 40% of our total price, away in scholarship money to lucky winners of the raffles and contest winners. So all the seniors that are showing up are the ones that can participate in this. We are also giving away a t-shirt for each of the people that come into the section. So if we sell out the whole section, that will cost us $485, which is 2% of our total price. And that will bring the total budget for the event to $37,125. And then just below that, we have our budget projection. So this is showing us each of the price points, and you can see that the little sliver, the 2%, is the total cost. And then the biggest sliver, the 40%, is the scholarship money. The gray one is the $10,000, which is the marketing for the event. And the $11,640 for the section is the 31%. For our key metrics for this slide, this is just a performance indicator showing how good your company is doing. And because we don't have a company, it's just for this section. So we want around 1,000 people to come, with graduates to come with their family. Even if just the high school seniors are sitting in one section, we want other people in other sections. So we actually don't know the key metrics right now because we don't know how many people are planning on going because of the crisis we're dealing with right now. And below this, the daily active users, monthly active users, DAU, MAU, net revenue retention, net promoter score, etc. Those are all ways to measure key metrics. And then as you go down, we get our bibliography. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sites that we used. And each site we used in different ways to help us. And finally, we have the appendix, where we go to say the Colorado Avalanche are a highly projected team to play in the Stanley Cup Finals, as this is the best team that they have had for recent years. If they go to the Stanley Cup Finals and win, then there will be a parade, and all the people of Colorado will be very happy. So we're just saying we had such a good opportunity to make something big happen out of this season. But go Avalanche.